And it's Ken Kreitzer for CBSI at the Direct Marketing Club of New York. We had a terrific presentation today on analysis of 2016, forecast 2017 by Bruce Biegel of the Winterberry Group. And Bruce, you pointed out in your analysis of 2016 ad spending that the numbers were all up, especially everything to do with digital. Certainly TV had some growth, but you also mentioned there was growth in catalog.
Yes, in the all of digital was up, and fairly significantly. Data spend was up fairly significantly. Direct mail was up last year. After being down the year before, direct mail was up, and it was driven by people adopting and sending more catalogs. Because catalog and mail is still working in the marketplace, it's a complement to the other channels. So unlike the other print channels, newspaper, magazine, etc., which really are still looking at declines, direct mail stabilized and grew this year.
Absolutely, and we're talking a little bit today about different channels that are growing and the need to have content that can work across different channels, whether it be mobile, a tablet, or even television, kind of the blurring together. Why is that so important? I know it's very difficult to try to have your content ready for every platform.
If you want to do personalization, even if you're not doing one-to-one, you're doing it at the segment level, being consistent requires a consistent message and consistent creative, whether somebody's on a device such as a mobile phone or moving to the TV or moving to the tablet or moving to their desktop. Wherever they're consuming content, you want message consistency, which forces you into format flexibility. How do I present this same message across multiple formats, and how do I do that level of creative versioning?
Absolutely, and you talked a little bit about personalization, being able to identify customers across multiple devices, and then to be able to personalize. We hear often now about trying to have an appropriate offer for each individual customer. What are some of the challenges to being able to do that?
You know, we're starting to see tools for recognition improve, but I don't think there's enough awareness in the market of what you need to do both to be both privacy compliant and to achieve scale. And I think over the last year or so, we're starting to see the scale part and better education out in the marketplace. And because of that, we're seeing more adoption, whether it was the more mature use cases such as digital display, but we're now seeing addressable TV, we're seeing attribution high in everybody's list so that they can say, what did somebody do that drove them to this sale, that drove them to convert?
Absolutely, and one of your points is that retail stores are not going away, that e-commerce right now amounts to about 10%, and you thought it might grow to 15% in the coming years of total retail spending. What do retail stores have to do to stay competitive and attract shoppers?
So the advantage they have is shop online, deliver in-store, shop in-store. If there's no inventory, buy online. So unifying the online-offline experience for brands that have both a store and an online channel is critical to your competitive advantage from online-only retailers. And stores aren't going away. You know, at the end of the day, $5 trillion of retail spend, $460 billion of e-commerce spend. Yes, it's growing massively, it's growing rapidly, but it's a long time before we see real conversion and a flip of we're going to just buy everything online and stay